You were talking about Hello Kitty.
Oh, right.
And you were saying that she doesn't have a mouth.
Yeah.
So how can she say hello?
How can she say hello? She's not even Japanese.
Right.
She's white. She's from England. And she's not even a cat.
Yeah, so we technically stole Hello Kitty from the white folks.
I don't know what happened.
My name is Patrick. I'm gonna teach you how to make a bowl or a cup, but we're just gonna have fun with learning ceramics. First, before we get started, we're gonna take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth.
I kind of had a whistling booger.
I know.
No.
And then shake it out, like shake it. Because you're gonna be hunched over for a little bit, so
Okay.
you just wanna make sure you're like flexible. So we're gonna center, we're gonna open the clay, and then we're gonna pull, and then we're gonna form, okay? You guys excited?
Yeah, I'm excited.
You guys happy?
I'm
Yeah.
on cloud 9.
It's gonna be
Okay.
great.
Grab your clay balls and slam it in the center.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Ooh,
Yeah, I
just
didn't
a
get the
little-
bullseye.
Pick it up and slam
Oh,
it
I
back
see.
down.
Oh my God.
Ooh,
Oh, now it's that way though.
look at
Oh,
that.
no way, a new one?
Voila.
Okay. All right,
Boom.
thank you so much.
So how did you start comedy?
You know what? I talk about this all the time in interviews, but I don't know if I've ever said it to your face.
No, you haven't.
You are a major inspiration to me. You know this. You must know this. Of course I've told you.
I sort of assume that everybody who's Asian who
Yeah.
does comedy does it because I did comedy.
It's a very valid
Which is
assumption.
kind of,
It's true.
which is kind of a, egotistical, but also like
No,
there
but it's the fact.
weren't other Asian comedians.
Margaret, it
So
is a
before-
fact. I can guarantee that you are the vision board
thank
for
you.
all of us.
Thank you. Well, it's my greatest achievement.
I mean,
It's the best thing I've ever done.
It's so funny because I talk about it nonstop in interviews. Whenever people ask me who was my inspiration, I say Margaret
Yeah.
Cho is my hero.
I'm
Like Margaret
glad.
Cho is my hero has become the quote like Lady Gaga, there's 100 people in a room. Like I just say the same quote.
I love it.
We've gotten to a point now that we're in like 2024 and I'm curious about your perspective in terms of the evolution because obviously you started at a time where there was no opportunity.
It's incredible. It's really exciting. I mean, it's just like getting to see also like the queer representation and also like
Yeah,
the
no?
crassness of like Joyride
Yeah.
or Shortcomings, which is why I just love crass comedy.
I'm gonna cry.
Oh,
Can
yeah.
I cry into my
Yeah.
pottery right now? The fact that you're saying these words.
I just think that what is so incredible is just to see like so many Asian comedians and all of these stars and like doing different genres. Like that's the thing. Like it's one thing to see all of the action stuff and
Yeah.
like the big movies, but I love seeing like indie films. That seems like a change for
Yeah.
the better, and that you're continually seeing it.
Yeah.
And so for me, it's like a huge, exciting phenomenon. So like, what gives you the confidence? Like, I totally up my bowl. I don't want any help.
We're stubborn. We can't ask for help.
No.
As Asian women.
We can't. What gives you confidence?
Sometimes, whether it's us not feeling good enough or us just also having high expectations for ourselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because at the end of the day, people are laughing. People are impressed. We're
Yeah.
doing something that they love to see. And we are good at what we do.
Yeah.
I think being funny is such a superpower in that way. Like even, us being both stand-up comedians and actresses, like you can feel that extra juice we have when we step on a set.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like we're hilarious. That is
It's
just-
good. It's a good feeling. The confidence comes from just like, I know what I'm doing. Like, I think
Yeah.
that's what it is.
I'm actually curious about the queerness of it all.
I always wanted to rebel around that because when I was starting when I was really young, I had these managers who were like, you're not gay.
Right.
You are 100% heterosexual. It's such a weird
Wow.
thing to say. In my comedy, I thought, well, there's one place you can't really police whatever is happening, and I just wanted to sort of just say whatever and tell the truth. I think gay women have a good time in comedy. There's a place for us. There's always been.
Because there's so much to say.
It. There's so much to say.
You know?
And we also, for whatever reason, don't really threaten the men in comedy.
Sure.
We're gay, they're kind of like, they're not scared or intimidated, or you get a lot more respect, oddly, from men in comedy, I think, if you're gay.
So how do you go about writing your jokes? Are you a pen to paper, or are you notes app?
Both, you know, I do different things. I oddly have a weirdly good memory about jokes, at least, so I can remember stuff. I really destroyed my bowl.
No, it looks so
now
good.
It's like kind of seashell.
Yeah, it's giving oyster.
It's giving oyster. It's giving found oyster.
It's giving aphrodisiac. There's something about a notebook that feels very definition of comedian, doesn't it?
It's studious.
It's like,
I'm a student of this.
I'm always evolving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm keeping a secret from you. It's very fascinating, and like the entire stand-up etiquette down to like the mic stand. I always laugh at how funny the mic stand of it all is. Just like almost tripping over the cord or like taking it off. It's like it starts from there.
Yeah.
Like if that goes wrong, you're like, oh, okay, got it. You know, it's because the audiences are so like looking at your every move.
Well, they just want you to know what you're doing. Like that's the thing about like comedy. They don't really care what you say. They just want to make sure you're in charge.
I like that. It's Power Top Mamacita. That's what we are.
That's kind of what it is. They just
right.
want you to be like on top of it.
You're right. They want us to choke them, spank them, pull their hair.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
To be toppy.
To be toppy.
Which I think it's the only time I'm really toppy is when I do comedy.
Really? These things you never know.
He's bringing me a whole new one because I f***ed this one up so bad.
It's all right. It's all right.
So, you know, with comedy, there's such an interesting balance, a fine line, I guess you could say, with like pushing the envelope, but keeping it cute. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, how do you keep it like from going too far and being offensive? Like, but I think like when you're talking about yourself, there's no line that you have to worry
100%.
about, because if you're talking about your own experience and how you're relating to something or how it affects you, I think that there is a like inherently a safety. It's more when you talk about the life of somebody else, where you're making assumptions about who they are, or making a statement about a certain group of people. Like that's where you have a dangerous line that could be crossed.
That's the risk. I feel the same in terms of like, usually what I talk about is just my own life.
Yeah.
Or innocent, like observational stuff, really.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Where do you find inspiration for material? I mean, I kind of I'm always trying to, it's constant.
Yeah.
It's like, you're always looking for something to write about or talk about. I always am looking for it.
I think life just has natural opportunities for commentary.
Yeah.
You know, like the light stuff and also the dark stuff. Like, I'm all about unpacking it and just talking about it, you know? Like, I think because we've made so much progress with open conversation in so many ways, that now is the time. You know, like how lucky are we to be alive right now where we can have these open conversations about so many things, you know?
That's right.
Like, I really don't take that for granted. Do you feel pressure in terms of like going viral or posting your clips of stand-up on Instagram? You know, that's really popular these days.
I don't know. I don't think about things like in terms of, I think people already sort of know what I do. I think that like that kind of a thought of like, oh, I hope this goes viral. I hope that people pick this up, or from artists who are less established or in a different space. But you know, of course, we always appreciate when something goes viral and you feel very like acknowledged and seen.
Totally.
So it's always great when it happens.
I feel the same way. Like obviously I've posted a lot of random quote unquote funny things on the internet, and like, sure, they do what they do, but it's never the intention of like, this is my brand also. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's like, if anything, I'm actually not as consistent. not as consistent as I could be, you know, with like funny content online. Also because, you know, we want people to come and see us perform live. And I mean, that because I also love the people who do it.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm watching it, I'm resharing it always.
Always.
But it's also a lot of effort with the editing and the captioning, you know, so I just never really got into it as much.
I think that people always make the assumption that comedy is a kind of a therapy that people use to like work out their pain and suffering. And I actually do go to therapy. I actually do go to like,
Me too.
I have legit like mental health like regimen. For me, keeping like a sense of like mental hygiene around it all is like really helpful as an artist.
Yeah.
But I don't look at comedy itself as being a form of therapy. I mean, I think if anything, comedy is kind of the result of therapy.
Yeah.
So I can figure things out because I did go to therapy.
And therapy was a result of the comedy.
Yeah.
You know, it's like growing up as kids and like saying the darndest things and like getting that laughter, it's a drug. You know, there's nothing like making people laugh.
It is. It's
There's
really
nothing
fun.
like it. And I think at the end of the day, it's fun and we're lucky to be able to express through our craft. You know what I mean?
My bowl is completed.
Your bowl is bowling.
My bowl is bowling. I need that floss thing.
Mine is like a double D cup.
It looks good.
Yeah, it's
Yours
pretty
looks really
nice.
good. It's giving like wabi-sabi.
Oh my God, for sure. It's
Like,
giving,
it's a very,
it's
like-
giving udon, 1,000%.
I know, mine is like udon. Mine is like soba.
You know, in terms of mental health through it all, not even just comedy, just as people trying to stay afloat in Hollywood, you know, because it's so unpredictable. Therapy definitely helps.
Therapy, but also just like not having like self-doubt. You know, like I just get over it. Like I'm like, you know what? I'm the best.
You are the best. That's the thing. The truth is you are the best.
I'm the best.
At pottery too.
I did a fairly good job, even though I had to start over.
I love that, Margaret, because it's like I'm the best at what I can do.
Yeah,
Period.
that's right.
You know what I mean? The self-doubt, it's like, what are we doubting? What is the standard? What is the bar?
There is no bar.
Just so you know, I have no upper body strength.
You have enough to pull through
No,
that.
all my strength is in my calves, you know?
Oh, really?
My biceps, vestigial organs. Oh yeah,
Oh, nice.
that was satisfying. When you come out the other side,
It feels good.
I just gave birth.
It's like it slips all the way through.
Yeah.
And yours is beautiful.
I mean, we'll see what happens when it dries. Who would you serve your bowl to?
Lucy Lou.
We have to serve our freshly made potteries to Lucy Lou.
Yeah. What color glaze do you want?
Interesting. You pick first.
Well, I'm gonna get the light blue.
Okay, you go off, sis, with the light blue. I think I might go with that golden creature.
Perfect. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's like a crab roe, kind of like delicious crab.
Yeah, it's giving like lunar excellence. You know what I
It's
mean?
delicious.
Oh my God. Wait, I'm bleeding. It's okay, everything's fine. Margaret, let's go.
We did it.
I might be bleeding, but you know what? This
I
is
love you.
how we're bonded for life.
We're so bonded. I love you. Thank you.
We'll be in touch forever and always.
I know. Yes.